Hello everyone. Today I will tell you a story. The story is titled, Corky and the Leaf That Took Over His Day. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you appreciate me. You can skip this if you don't like this video. Thank you very much. The story begins as follows. This morning started like any ordinary day, until it didn't. I opened the window to let some fresh air in, and with perfect dramatic timing, a single golden leaf drifted into the room. It fluttered, twirled, and then, plop, landed right in front of Corky. Corky, my fluffball of endless curiosity, froze. His eyes widened like he had just witnessed a cosmic event. His tail puffed up to double its size, and if suspenseful music had been playing, it would have been the loudest violin ever. For a moment, we both stared at the leaf. But to Corky, this wasn't just a leaf. Oh no, this was a challenge. A mysterious intruder. A creature sent from the unknown leafy dimension. The leaf moved slightly when the breeze came in, and Corky jumped a full meter backward. He then circled it like a miniature tiger assessing its prey. He sniffed it, pawed at it, then looked at me as if saying, "Human, what is this thing, and why is it breathing?" From that moment on, Corky was officially obsessed. And the leaf? Well, it had just become the main character of his entire day. If you've ever seen a cat follow something with dramatic intensity, multiply that by 10. That was Corky today. He started by attempting to contain the leaf. He placed his paw on it like a police officer making an arrest. But the moment the leaf crinkled, he freaked out and jumped back again, only to return and repeat, over and over like the world's cutest looped animation. Then came phase 2, shadow mode. Corky lowered his entire body like a stealth ninja, belly practically sweeping the floor, and crawled toward the leaf with exaggerated slow-motion movements. I swear he thought he was invisible. His ears were flat, his eyes laser-focused, and his butt wiggled like he was preparing for the most heroic pounce of his career. He leapt. He missed. He leapt again. This time, he landed directly on the leaf, and the leaf stuck to his fur. That was when chaos truly began. Corky bolted across the living room at full speed, doing these zoom eyes of panic, because in his mind, the leaf had decided to fight back. He shook his body, rolled on the floor, flipped dramatically, and even crashed into a pillow like he was performing an action movie stunt. Eventually, the leaf fell off, drifting gently onto the carpet. Corky froze again, breathing heavy, eyes wide, looking both traumatized and ready to battle again. He approached it slowly, extended a paw, poked it, and when nothing happened, he sat down proudly, chest puffed out, as if declaring victory over the villainous intruder. For 5 minutes. Because right after that, he went back to staring at it like it had resurrected. By the end of the afternoon, the leaf was still lying on the floor, and Corky was still guarding it like a tiny furry security officer. Eventually, he curled up next to it and fell asleep, as if the two had become unlikely friends after a long and dramatic rivalry. Watching Corky obsess over something as simple as a fallen leaf made me laugh, but it also made me think. Sometimes in life, we're just like him, getting caught up in tiny worries that seem bigger than they are. A small problem drifts into our day unexpectedly, and suddenly we're giving it all our energy, all our attention, and all our emotions. We poke at it, run from it, come back to check it again, and sometimes even let it follow us around when we don't need to. But just like Corky eventually curled up beside the leaf and relaxed, we, too, can learn to soften our reactions. Not every little leaf that lands in our life is a threat. Some things don't need fear, they just need a breath, a pause, and maybe even a little humor. So here's today's reminder. When something small disrupts your day, try to look at it with curiosity instead of stress. Give yourself time. Don't overthink. And sometimes, just let the leaf fall where it wants, and keep living your day with lightness.